Jakey bakey. Hang on. Getting the iconic articulate.
And then we're going to get absolutely bananas. Shabbat shalom, jakey bakey. Hey, Mom, love you so much. Yeah. Woo!
Hey,
How you doing?
that was weird. Have you been on for a while?
Maybe about 45 seconds.
Okay, yeah. It wasn't live on mine, then it gave me an invite. So anyway, what's going on? Office hour hero. It's a
Dave,
Vin Daily.
you do something a little different. You look super handsome right now.
I got sleep.
Oh, you needed rest after this week, Big Dave.
I needed rest after this week, and I'm ready to go. We got an amazing friend coming on. What's the question for the day before my boy gets here?
Are you ready to rock?
And roll.
Okay, first of all, I just want to tell you I love you. I had the best week ever in Los Angeles, filming Office Hours. What an iconic, what a special week. So much fun, just being surrounded by all those juggernauts. Of course, you. I can't wait for the world to see the show and so forth. I want to thank you again. And I just had the best time just networking and hanging out with you as always.
I had the best time as well. And it's nice when you do something and it turns out better than you anticipated. So that was a great blessing in itself.
Yeah, 100%. We're going to dive right in. I saw this week you were talking about something that hit home for me, and I think it's very important for the audience to learn about this. You talk a lot about forgiveness, but specifically forgiving yourself and how that generates peace, which then generates happiness and so forth. For the audience, what do you mean by that, Big Dave?
Yeah, so forgiveness is the tool in which we clear the interference between us and what we already are: happy, healthy, wealthy, worthy. And that forgiveness allows us, if we forgive ourselves, to not only forgive other people because we can't give what we don't have, but it also creates an energy or a frequency that allows other people to forgive us as well. And so there's a lot of circumstances where we need to forgive others, but we have to forgive ourselves through accountability. A liability or accountability. Accountability says I forgive myself for what I've attracted to myself, and I'm going to learn the lesson and create a frequency so that that person forgives me, or I'm able and capable of forgiving them. Remember, you don't forgive other people because they deserve it. You forgive other people because you deserve it. You deserve to clear the interferences, void, shortages, obstacles, resistance that's created by not being capable of being and pursuing your truth. So many people create so much interference because they're incapable of forgiveness.
That's deep, real deep. And what I mean by that is as follows. For everyone out there, there's got to be at least someone in your life that maybe you had a falling out with, or something they did rubbed you the wrong way, and maybe you're having trouble letting it go, so to speak. By forgiving them, it's not necessarily about them. It's allowing you to release all that toxic energy and become a little bit lighter and a little bit freer so that you can move on, right?
Yeah, one more thing. It doesn't just give us peace. It actually, if you pursue the unforgivable, meaning that if you pursue, you're capable of forgiving the unforgivable. And there's still some things I'm not sure I can forgive, but pursuing it itself is pursuing certainty. If you understand, if you're capable of forgiving the unforgivable, it's the only certainty that we can have in our lives.
Oh, oh, oh. Articulate alligator in rare form. Where are you right now?
In my
Back
closet,
home?
the famous closet. I'm the only married man that came into the closet during COVID.
I'm going to invite our guest on. Let's see if he's up. How was the event with Tyree and Marshall, Dave?
Marshall Falk and Tyree, we blew it out, a few hundred people. So I just finished up the show and went down there to talk about financial literacy, empowering people to be millionaires. If anybody wants me to teach them how to be a millionaire with Marshall Falk, we have a team teaching financial literacy, how to be a millionaire, and join me and Marshall Falk, the Hall of Fame running back, in that pursuit. David at dmeltzer.com.
Yeah. Where's our guest?
I have no idea. He'd probably sleeping. Like Jakey Bakey. Jakey Bakey, man, he had girls flying in to see him. He's a legend.
He is a legend. Who was flying in to see him? His girl?
Yeah, Liv from New York, coming out to beautiful San Diego.
Is that right?
Yeah, I hope they're enjoying themselves. It's a beautiful day here.
Yeah, me too. It's actually a beautiful day here in Manhattan.
I like my hat. This is my new attitude. You got to win daily, buddy. You got to know your what, your who, your how, your now, and your why. Win daily. Make it a win every day by understanding your what, your who, your how, your now, and applying your why. being happy. Jakey Bakey giving big hearts out there as well.
I see that.
All right.
You got to
All
have
right.
clarity.
Well,
I don't know where
question.
Clinton is.
Let me ask you a question if you can't get the Clinton in real quick. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. So we had, as you said, multiple people that carry the spirit of excellence, multiple people who have lived their lives in the pursuit of their potential from all industries, whether it was John Hennessy, the chairman of Alphabet, or was it Tillman Fertitta, the owner of the Rockets, or Vivek, the owner of the Kings, or Cameron Diaz, or Danica Patrick, or whoever, Jim Quick, or Jack Canfield. I'm talking the leaders. What lesson did you learn, a common denominator between all the people who carry the spirit of excellence?
What a phenomenal question. And for me, this is pretty simple. It's pretty easy. So many of these juggernauts, as I like to say, have had success in other avenues. That's where the whole world recognizes them from. But what this show introduced is where they've been successful in their new endeavors and so forth. And a common denominator for me personally was just seeing how excited and enthusiastic they were about their new entrepreneurship route, their new situation that they're pursuing. Like specifically, someone that stuck out to me was CJ McCollum from the Portland Trailblazers. Like, first of all, we talk about articulate alligators. That guy was on fire. And just to see how passionate he was about what he's doing now with the wine and so forth and with his wife and just how much he loves to learn and find out the ins and the outs of how that industry works and so forth. I just thought that was so beautiful. And just seeing all of them, like, Dave, I'll be straight up with you. I didn't know a lot of these jugs have all these other side projects going on. And just to see how excited they are about all that stuff and how they're not afraid to be a beginner at this, even though they're so experienced in something else, that really stuck out to me. I'd like to ask you the same question.
I just learned something right now because I obviously asked that question of all the super hosts that we have from the billionaires and millionaires and entrepreneurs that sit as co-hosts with me, like the Baller Waller himself, Jason Waller and Dave Marino and Mike Mamola and Kim Perrell and Joni Rogers, Conte, just amazing co-hosts that I have. But I've never heard anyone tell me that they witnessed the enthusiasm for the new venture. Right, these are all people who have made it. Monique Billings, C.J. McCollum, Clinton Sparks, Ray J, Ja Rule. But what was so fun to think about, I never did, is enthusiasm means in theos, meaning connected to God, right, in spirit. And I think that's the common denominator of that is they continue, no matter what they're doing, they have learned to be in theos with God. They've learned to be enthusiastic. And I think that's the reason I love the CLS man himself, Craig Siegel, because you embody enthusiasm. And in fact, we have to tone down the enthusiasm. I made you put on a sweater today to quit embarrassing me with those tremendous pecs.
You notice.
I have to do my curls before I get on here. But enthusiasm, in theos, live your life with God. Realize when the mountains are in front of you, that you are walking with and within what created the mountains, and so are the greatest in all of their spaces, the people that we've been blessed to be around, Craig. And my favorite thing about the show now is there's so many, as you say in that New York accent, juggernauts. Say that. I can't even remember. Like, I'm doing interviews now. Everybody's reaching out to me going, hey, can I talk to you about office hours with David Meltzer? Can I talk to you about office hours? And I'm like, oh, shoot. I forgot Sadhguru. I forgot Marshall Falk. Oh, no, I forgot CJ McCall. Oh, no, I forgot Monique Billings. Oh, every time it's like, how can I remember when there's so many of these people that had blessed us with their wisdom and enthusiasm?
100%. I love that.
Oh, look who's here.
There he is.
Yeah. Give me a
you.
woo.
Clinton's about to get weird right now in the best way possible.
It's about to get weird. This guy has more energy. He has more enthusiasm than anybody I know.
Even me?
I love him. And he's credible.
Yeah! Get familiar.
What's up, guys?
How you doing, buddy?
Clinton Sparks
Good.
He wins daily. That's my boy. He wins daily.
Hey.
Win daily.
Nicely done.
You?
Huh?
Where are you?
At my house, in my
Very
backyard.
Nice.
Looks like California today in your backyard.
It is That is my California house.
Clinton, it's great to see you again, brother. Dave, give this man the introduction he deserves.
Look, man, this guy is, as you say, a juggernaut, an incredible author, speaker, host. He is a producer. He's the music legend. He wrote a book that I love, but he fooled everybody. This is what he did. He wrote a book specifically how to make it in the music business, but it's not about that. What it's really about is how to make it.
Someone get a screenshot of
how to make it in life. That's what he wrote a book about. Although the title is specific to the music business, that's not what he wrote. This guy knows how to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and worthy. And there it is. How to win big in the music business. If you're not in
familiar.
Look, I'm not in the music business, and even worse, I can't even sing. I can rap though. I can rap, and I can. Someday I will do it too. But more importantly, how to win big. I wore my
David, come on, you can't even wrap Christmas gifts. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm hip to dip, the ladies pimp, the women all fight for my delight. I'm the grandmaster with the 3 MCs that shock the house of the young ladies. I can rap. Anyway, somebody else's songs.
Let's dive right in. I want to be respectful of everyone's time. Clinton, you know how big of a fan you are. For the CLS Experience podcast, your episode stuck out to everyone so much. Everyone just loves your real, raw energy and so forth. When I was backstage at Dave's studio this weekend, filming office hours, and I stayed obviously to watch you go because you know how much I love you and respect you. You were talking about how when it comes down to it, everyone is really selling a feeling. They're trying to evoke a feeling in someone. That's what people resonate to, and that's what people buy. It's a feeling. They'll always remember not necessarily what you said, but how you made them feel. Sometimes the audience doesn't understand that 100%. Explain that.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, like everything you do in life is to evoke a feeling. Like if you eat something, go watch a movie, go exercise, like go buy something that you want. Like you're really just trying to fulfill a feeling, right? You're not buying a product, you're not buying a service, you're buying a feeling because the way that thing makes you feel. So if like you're in a bad mood, you're like, I need some ice cream so it can cheer you up. Or you're like, I need to go buy those fly new sneakers so you feel fresh when you go out. Every single thing is a feeling. So if you understand how people feel and what they need to feel and why they need to feel it, then you become a ninja at being able to, resolve problems, or, if you're trying to sell something, or even just communicate. Even in your personal relationships, like most people, when they're arguing with somebody, they're just trying to be right? Or they're just trying to convince you this is the right answer, right? If you just shut up and you listen like why they don't understand it or what's bothering them or why they're even engaging in a problem in the first place, then you'll discover that there's a feeling that needs to be fulfilled. Maybe they need to feel right? Or maybe they need to feel heard. Maybe they need to feel understood. Whatever it is, everything in life is a feeling. You're only selling feelings.
And Craig, I shift the paradigm in that, no pun intended, to look at it within myself, because I find that a lot of people, they evoke an argument because they have a need to be right, or a need to be offended, or a need to be inferior, superior, separate, angry, frustrated, guilty, or resentful. And if they can take control of understanding what Clinton speaks about and teaches about, that, hey, I'm just doing this to evoke a feeling, and I'm doing the wrong thing to evoke the wrong feeling, meaning a lot of people look at what's missing, what they don't want, or what other people want for them, and evoke the feeling to get what other people want for them, what's missing or what they don't want, instead of thinking, hey, hold on a second, why don't I try to sell the feeling I'm trying to get or evoke?
And by the way, another thing too, there's a lot of times that people, do things to get to fulfill that feeling. And if they understand what that feeling is or why they need to feel it, then they can discover that there's more ways to fill that feeling than one. For instance, say somebody is an addict, right? Or someone does drugs or drinks, and they do that because they're trying to mask a feeling, run from a feeling, hide a feeling, or have a feeling for a certain reason. If you discover that this is why you're doing these things to fulfill this feeling, you can now start to look for other things that are healthier or not as damaging to fulfill that feeling.
Great point. We got gems this Saturday morning.
I need your soundboard. I need.
It takes me too long to turn it on.
Yeah.
I never sleep this late, ever. I'm up at 6 a.m. every day, and my mom and my nephew are here for the week. My mom never came to California before, so I flew her here first class for the first time, so she could have the CCS experience, the Clinton Charles Sparks experience, right?
That's it.
So she can come out here with me, and we were just out hanging out last night watching TV, and I seen a phone ring. It was a New Jersey number. I looked at that. I was like, I don't know who that is. And I laid my head back down. I was like, wait a second. I'm supposed to be doing something with David and Craig right now. And it's like 7:36. And I jumped up. I'm sorry if I was a few minutes late.
No, hey,
Buddy,
one lesson. Dave
no
Meltzer
big
lesson
deal.
for everybody out there. Never say sorry for being late. Always say thank you for your patience. Much better energy.
No big deal. The world is blessed with your presence right now.
Exactly.
Dave, hit him.
So, Craig, you're Craig. You got that whole Clinton, you know, you have been able to transition from different industries and different businesses very well. And a lot of people today have had a whole year of reflection during COVID, and they're looking to transition. What advice do you give them to transition like you have and build multiple streams of revenue?
I mean, there's so much advice to give to that, but it's also not one size fits all, right? I guess the theory can fit all, but like there's different angles that everybody else can use, because I don't know what everyone wants to do, is good at doing, doesn't want to do. But what I will say is that for somebody like me, for instance, who's been through a bunch of different things, who had jobs, who worked for other people, who's made success on my own, is that if there's something that you want to do and you've always been fearful of doing it because, you know, job security or having to pay bills or insecure or not feeling that you can do it, or the fear of what if it doesn't work, all those types of things. It's like, I know this is kind of cliche, but like, just fucking do it, man. Like, and that, like, that's what I did in my life. It was just like, I'm so tired of being too dope at what I do for other people and giving people too much dope and them not accepting it or appreciating it or acknowledging the dopeness that I'm giving them. So it was like, why would I keep on giving this to people that don't appreciate it? Even in your personal relationships, like if you're a giver and you're a forgiver and you just like keep contributing, you know, magic to this relationship, and you keep wondering or banging your head against the wall, like, why don't you understand? Or why don't you love me and appreciate me back? Or like whatever it is, if you find yourself repeating the same question to yourself of why things aren't going the way you want them to go, then it's really at that point, it's not even the people around you that's the idiot, it's you. Why are you staying there? So that's what I suggest is like, get out of the shit that bothers you, stop being around with people that don't make you happy or don't give you the feeling that you need to have. And if people make you feel a bad way, then go somewhere where you're going to get the feeling that you need. And that's my suggestion, is just like, look, there's no reruns to your life, man, so don't miss it the first time. So, you know, just live it the best you can and make it the best show that you can actually produce, because you're the star of the show.
Yeah, and your next
on fire today.
His next book has to be Dope Flows.
Dope
Wait,
Flows.
was that
Multiple.
another mic drop?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on. This is he's so good. Yeah, so Dope Flows.
Are you kidding me? That's a first for the paradigm shift, Big Dave.
You're the best ever.
That's
Clinton Sparks is the best ever.
That's unbelievable.
What do you do with that now? What do you do with that? He's the best.
Goodness.
Take off your shirt, Craig. Oh my God, I made a mistake. This is too good.
This is great. Oh
my
man.
God.
Doesn't get better than this.
You're a legend.
You really
You're
are.
the best.
We didn't do a mic drop. We did a Clinton drop.
A Clinton drop. Go enjoy your mom. Go enjoy your mom and your family, my brother. I got to jump. You guys can hang on if you want, but I love you. You are the best. You just brought it during office hours, and I can't wait to do more with you.
I got to tell you, I just gave myself an amazing feeling jumping in that.
That's okay. Hey, you heard of Dope Flows? Clinton doesn't float.
I absolutely love it.
All right, guys.
I love both of you. Yeah.
You
Have
too,
a good
man.
time. Enjoy
Thank you.
family time. Both of you have an unbelievable Saturday. Love you guys. Clinton, thanks for
Love
coming,
you, man.
brother.
Take
All right,
care.
guys. Peace. By the way,
Appreciate
guys, anybody on here, How to Win Big in the Music Business, go get my book. It's free right now. Link is in my bio. You can get the audio book. You can get the ebook. You can get the physical book. And the book, How to Win Big in the Music Business, the principles and values in that book are not just for the music business. They're transferable to any industry, including your own personal relationships. So the link is in my bio. Get familiar. And by the way, it's free. If you want the physical book, it's free plus shipping. The audio book is $7 plus you get a bunch of free stuff. $7, the price of a copy to change your life and have a better future. Why would you not do it?
And they get to listen to your voice from the Audible.
Exactly. It's me telling you the story. So it's not somebody else. It's me saying, what the fuck is this guy talking about right now?
All kidding aside, I read the book. It's unbelievable. It's such a metaphor for life. It's so much more than just music. We love you, Clinton.
What's up? I want to shout out Jake, too, in here. All right, peace,
Jakey, bakey. Later, Clinton.
Right,
have a good day, brother.
You too, man.
Bye-bye. Too much fun. Love all of that. Talk about evoking a feeling. That's what it's all about. Clinton, my man, have a great swim. Enjoy family time. Dave, you do the same. For everyone on here right now, you should grab Clinton's book. It's phenomenal. Rachie, Joannica, Ann, Jesse, and Alex, the Empire Building badass girls. Love you so much. Mom, you're still on here. I love you. Big bro, you better get a workout in today. Love all of you. That was too much fun. But seriously, evoking the feeling and how to pivot and taking that shot at life. Marky, love you, buddy. And happy 13 months to the cutest human on planet Earth, Sky Guy, my brother's son, Skylar Maddox Siegel. We love you. Everyone have the best book. Be the best. Oh, you want to see the book? There you go. Everyone go grab it. Have the best Saturday. I'd like to see all of you sharpen the axe, do something that moves the needle and pushes you forward. The Paradigm Shift, episode 17 in the books. We continue to get bigger and bigger guests. The show is growing rapidly, and it's all because of all of you, the fans and the support. We just want to start the weekend off right with some gems, some wisdom, and a whole lot of fun. Looks like we provided that once again. Stay tuned for next week. It's another surprise guest. Love you all so much. What do you guys think of this new sweater look on a Saturday? Should I continue this or should we go back to the cutoff? Let me know in the comments. Love you guys.